Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to yet another Clash Royale video on the channel. And in today's video we will be discussing things that 95% of all Clash Royale players didn't know about the clone spell. So I guess you could call these clone spell secrets or clone spell tricks and facts about the clone spell. And by the way, the clone spell has not came out at the time of me recording this. I believe the clone spell comes out in like 4 or 3 days. So just before the clone spell does come out, I want you guys to be prepared when you're using this spell and just know all the latest tricks and facts about the spell itself. Now before I tell you guys these hidden secrets, tricks, and anything else that you might not know about the clone spell, I want you all to go down there and smash the like button. Let's aim for 3,000 likes on this video, because in yesterday's video you did manage to break 60,000 likes at the time of me recording, which is crazy to think about. It's the most liked video on my channel, and if you guys do like the video, you will get unlimited luck for the rest of the week. So for the next week from now on, after liking this video, you will have the best luck ever, which includes getting free legendaries in Clash Royale, just getting the best luck in anything you've ever wanted to have luck in, but only for 1 week. So after you like the video, just go down there and like the video right now, and if you do like the video, just expect a lot of luck coming your way, and then you can thank me guys later. Now this information was provided to me by Pegit Studio, who you guys should probably know by now. They are famous for like leaking stuff in the Clash Royale community. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these secrets. So the first one is that the clone spell can actually clone giant skeleton bombs, balloon bombs, and the lumberjack's rage. Now I'm not sure if they will actually add this to the game, maybe it's just a bug, but I'm not sure. This is supplied to me by a Pegit, like I already said. But basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, whenever you place a giant skeleton, for example, you know how he always drops that big giant bomb whenever he dies, and it does a lot of damage. So basically, I think if you clone spell a giant skeleton right before it's about to die, it will just clone another bomb, and it will just do double the damage of the bomb, which will be insane if this actually comes to the game, because this spell alone could probably take out a crown tower just with the cloned giant skeleton bomb, and also with the balloon bomb. Also, when the balloon does drop the massive bomb, whenever it does get killed and shot down, you also see a giant bomb fall from the balloon. So if you clone the balloon, I reckon it will drop 2 bombs also. And the same being with the lumberjack does drop a rage spell whenever he dies. So whenever he dies, he'll drop a normal rage spell, and if you have the clone spell ready straight before he dies, it will probably just clone another rage spell on top, which is kind of overpowered. And I'm not talking about because it will stack, because rage spells don't stack, but because it can get a massive radius of troops. So for example, if you drop a lumberjack on like a giant that's a friendly giant going towards the tower, and the lumberjack dies, if you clone that and then the lumberjack's rage does not get in the radius of the giant, if your cloned lumberjack rage gets in touch of the giant, then it will basically do the same amount of like work as the normal rage spell would do, which is just absolutely insane to think about. But unfortunately this is coming to the game, or maybe not so unfortunate, because I might actually be able to unlock this as a card when it does come out, and hopefully I do, so I can bring you guys the best gameplay on the footage of this card. Another trick with the clone spell is that it doesn't actually clone lava pops when the lava hound does die, and neither do the golemites after the golem dies. So basically, you guys should know by now, the lava hound, whenever it dies, it spawns a lot of lava pops all around its explosion, and the same goes with the golem. But unlike the lava pops, there's only 2 golemites, which are reasonably big for little tiny golems. There's only 2 of them that don't do a lot of damage, and they just basically just split up from the golem when it does die out. So I'm pretty sure what this is saying is that whenever the golem, for example, dies and you drop a clone spell right as it's about to die, I'm not sure that it will clone 4 golemites instead of the 2, and the same goes with the lava pops. Whenever the lava pops just jump out of the lava hound that's just died, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to clone those. Maybe if you drop the clone spell after the lava hound has died instead of waiting for it to almost die, maybe that will work. I'm pretty sure it should, because they're still classified as troops. But just think about how overpowered that might be and can get if you clone a lava pops from a dying lava hound. That could potentially just 3-crown someone pretty easily if you think about it, especially if there's 2 lava hounds next to each other and they both die at the same time. That will probably just cause chaos all over the arena. There'll be a crap ton of lava pops everywhere, and it will be very difficult to defend against. Now another trick, which is kind of obvious but I found it pretty cool, is that the clone spell can actually clone mirrored cards. And a lot of people did compare the clone spell to the mirror and say it's exactly the same, but it's clearly not exactly the same, because the mirror only clones 1 troop and it has the same amount of hit points and damage. But the clone troops will be fragile, will do the same damage though, which is pretty good, but they're very fragile, so they get killed within like 1 shot of anything, I believe. So for example, if you have a hog rider and you decide to mirror the hog rider, you'd think, well, that's pretty good, I can actually actually place two of them at the same time using this mirror card. But then imagine cloning both of them, so then there's actually going to be 4 Hog Riders, so that you're actually technically mirroring a mirrored card, which is really confusing, but it's not really at the same time, because all you're doing is placing a clone spell on the mirrored card, which creates another copy of the card, which is just kind of weird seeing all those copies. That will definitely be crazy in the game if we do see this come to the game, and hopefully we do, because it's always good to see something new come to the game, even if it does change the game, just as long as it changes the game in a positive way more than a negative way. And the last kind of secret that I had for you guys is that Clone Spell actually did have a different card design when it was actually leaked by Pegged Studios. Now the ones that you see on the screen right now is the current leak for the Clone Spell that we have right now. This is the current design that Supercell are going to stick with, but this is the design that was actually leaked on the card itself. Now this looks kind of different. It looks a lot lighter if you look at it. It looks more green turquoise kind of color, but then the one that we have right now looks more like dark blue turquoise kind of color. But I definitely do like both of the designs, but I just think that the one that we have right now that we will be getting will be the better one, simply because it looks more high definition and just better quality altogether. But the previous design did look kind of similar to like 3 zap spells all next to each other, and in them zap spell bottles and potions it kind of looks like they just poured in some clone, obviously, which is probably what they did, but it's not really that much of a secret. But I just did want to tell you guys because I found it interesting. Some people already noticed it, but some people didn't already know. But yeah, that was basically all the tricks and hidden secrets I had for you guys about the Clone Spell card, which will be released in Clash Royale very soon. Hopefully you guys did manage to enjoy these secrets, and if you did, remember to smash the like button on the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. You guys absolutely destroyed the like button on my previous video on what happens if you win the blind egg challenge in Clash Royale. I believe at the time of me recording this it has around 60,000 likes, which is the most I've ever got on a video, and the video is like so recent as well. It was only like 2 days ago, which is just insane to think about, that there's so many of you guys out there. And I said in the video that you guys will all get legendary cards if you do like the video, and I had great responses from you guys on Twitter telling me that you actually did unlock some legendaries after liking it. So let's just try it again with this video. So like the video to get a legendary card, and just have amazing luck for the rest of the week. And without me rambling on any further, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.